Welcome back. Thanksgiving is just days away, and many of you will be guests at a loved one's home or at a friend's house. There are some do's and don'ts, so to be the best guest and be welcomed back again next year, we have joining us this morning is Angie Allison, the Chief Etiquette Officer, to answer all of our questions on how to have the best manners this holiday. Angie, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me. So happy to be here.
Yes, it's been a long time coming, so let's start from the beginning.
Yes.
You get invited to somebody's house for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Do you bring something even if they say it's not necessary?
So I would specifically ask if something's not necessary, then I would bring a host gift and the key to host gifts are bringing something that they're not going to use that day. So coasters or festive napkins or maybe a little plant or something like that. But oftentimes, people will want you to bring a dessert or, potluck or what have you. So kind of get your cue from the host.
From the host.
Yes.
Okay, so now you're in the dinner.
Yes.
Some Thanksgivings are, buffet style, other are plated dinners. Do you wait for everybody to be seated before you eat, or once you get your plate, can you chow down?
So it depends on how many people are there. So if you are sitting with a small group and it's buffet, then I would wait for everybody to come to the table. But if there are 25 or 30 people and everybody is sitting in different sections, wait till your group is there, and then so y'all can eat together because you're there to enjoy each other's company and be grateful and gracious. Yeah.
And sometimes we have to admit the food on your plate isn't something you like, right? So what do you do if you just don't enjoy the meal?
If it's a yuck.
Yes.
Go ahead and chew and swallow. Maybe take another little bite. Give yourself a chance. Maybe you didn't like Brussels sprouts when you were little, and they're fixed differently because they're roasted with garlic on them this time. Give it a second chance.
So don't throw it away.
Don't throw it away.
Good tip. Okay, this one is hard because there's a lot going on in the news right now, especially with the conflict going on in the Middle East, to the presidential election next year. How do you navigate those hot topic conversations and stay civil?
So the key to that is to remember why you're there. You're grateful, you're thankful to be with your loved ones, your family, new friends that maybe have just had a baby, grandma and grandpa that you haven't seen for a couple of years. So you want to keep the topics peaceful. So if somebody starts a topic that's controversial, uncle and uncle, I know you love to debate about world issues, but Thanksgiving table is not the time for it. Auntie, your roasted vegetables are fabulous. Did you do a new recipe this year? So gentle deflection and transition.
I like that dialogue. Okay, this one I've never heard of before, so I want to make sure I get it right. Explain the term, turn your dish into twice the gift.
Okay, so that is a host gift. So if you bring those yams that you are famous for making, maybe you want to bring it in a dish that the host can keep. So that is your hostess gift that you leave when you, after you've brought it there.
So at the end, how do you really tell the host thank you? How is a good way to, do you clean the dishes? Do you send them a letter?
So you say thank you twice. As soon as you arrive, thank you so much, Monica, for having me. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited to see all the cousins that we haven't seen in a couple years from Texas. And then you say thank you at the end as well. Thank you again. I really enjoyed Auntie's garlic mashed potatoes. And definitely when everybody at your table is done, offer to clear, offer to maybe help box up, the mashed potatoes and the yams and things like that. So, and then send a quick text afterwards. I really had a great time today. I love those flowers that you had on the main table. Give us little nuances about why you enjoyed being there.
All right. I think you answered all the questions on making us the best guest, but also so you can enjoy the experience and not just go and get your stomach full.
Right.
Have a full
exactly.
experience.
You're there to be with friends and family. Gratefulness.
Right. Angie, thank you so much.